Who you staring at, Liz?
New guy. Just checked into 117.
Oh. Why?
Someone from Brian's past. Brian wants him out of here.
Yeah? What's Brian got against this guy?
Oh, he worked for him one time. Guy ran an illegal pension fund, scamming retirees out of their money. Brian exposed the scam.
Can't imagine the guy was too thrilled about that.
No.
You want me to toss him out on his keister?
No, Doc. I have another idea, but I need your help. Take this passkey. Go take all of his stuff out of 117 and bring it down here.
You got it.
Thanks, Doc. Excuse me. I have some bad news. There's a problem with your room.
Problem?
Yes, this is an old place. And the pipes burst. Big septic backup. You can't possibly go back in your room. Unfortunately, I don't have any other rooms, so you'll have to leave. I'm really sorry.
When did this happen? I was just in my room a little while ago and everything was fine.
It just happened. One of the maids just reported it to me.
Pipes burst.
I'm having your bags packed and brought up here. That way none of your things will be ruined. And I feel so badly about the inconvenience that last night will be on the house. Of course, there won't be a charge for breakfast this morning. I'll even throw in a bag lunch for the plane later.
A plane?
Yes, maybe you can come back and visit our island some other time, when it's less crowded.
Yeah, but I wasn't planning on leaving yet.
Well, I wish you didn't really have to go, but I called the other hotels on the island, and they're all booked up, too. Not even a bed and breakfast. So you see, you really will have to leave. I'll see you get a taxi to the airport.
How do you stay in business pulling this?
Pulling?
What's really going on, Liz? May I call you Liz? What are you up to?
Nothing. I just told you.
I know what you told me, and it's a crock. And I want the truth.
Look, I want you out of here.
Why? Brian. You're in love with Brian. You know, I may not be a PhD, but I am a student of human behavior, and I can see that you're crazy about Brian.
Well, I'm a student of human behavior, too. And I can see you're a total bastard.
I wonder why Brian likes you.
Brian loves Diana.
Now it all makes sense. You know what? You may not realize this, but I can end up being your best friend.
You're nuts.
Brian dumped you for Diana,
He
didn't he?
did not dump me. We had no commitment.
That's my Brian. Beautiful woman in every port. Sometimes two.
You know, shut up and leave.
Truth hurts, doesn't it?
I am Brian's friend. And I am not going to let you do anything to hurt him.
Didn't you hear me? Don't you get it? I can end up being your best friend by doing you a big favor. Giving Brian back to you.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Your mouth keeps saying you're not interested in Brian, but your eyes keep telling me something totally different. You love him.
No.
Oh, yes. And you want that man for yourself, don't you? But Diana's got his undivided attention right now.
Of course she does. He loves her.
Yeah, but Brian used to care about you before Diana came along and stole him away, didn't he? I mean, not that I don't understand her allure, shall we say. I mean, that woman is really put together. There's something very intoxicating about Diana. Almost addictive. And Brian's hooked.
Look, I already said that he loves her, so I don't know what the point of this is.
Point is, Liz, I can change all that. I can take her away.
You?
Yeah, me. I can take her away from this island.
Diana would not leave. She loves Brian too much, and he would never let her go.
We'll see. But if I can do it, if I can find a way to take her away, Brian would be left all alone, just pining away, just waiting for someone to comfort him, to love him. You think you could be that person, Liz? It'd be sweet if you could, wouldn't it? So sweet. Your mind's working overtime, but you're not saying anything.
You're the perfect con man, Nick.
I am.
You tell people what they want to hear, and then you try to lure them in. But it's not going to work with Diana. She is not going to fall for that smooth talking you hand out.
You never know about people, Liz. Everyone has their price.
Not Diana.
Why? Because she has amnesia and she wouldn't know what her price is? Wouldn't have any frame of reference?
No, because she just wouldn't be interested in you, that's all.
Oh, really? Well, that makes her even more interesting. Doesn't know who she is or where she's from. How often does one of those come along?
What do you mean?
She's a fascinating woman, Liz. I love being fascinated. Yeah. There's something about Diana I like. Something I want.
Dream on, Nick. She would never be attracted to you. As a matter of fact, she would never even give you a second glance.
Hey. Don't you ever laugh at me. I'm a man who gets what he wants. And I want Diana.
Take your damn hand off of me. Don't you ever lay a hand on me again. You got that?
Sorry, Liz. Lost it there for a moment. I've got temper issues.
I don't care what you got. Don't you ever so much as lay a finger on me.
You know, I love a woman who will go toe-to-toe with you. Especially if that woman's beautiful. And you sure are that.
Skip the sweet talk, Nick.
Well, you really are something special, Liz. And you deserve the best. And maybe you'll get that with Brian. If I'm successful.
With Diana? Never.
Don't be too sure, Liz. I can be very persuasive, you know. Ask Brian. You know, I used to think I needed Brian to get what I wanted. But now I'm starting to think long term. And Brian doesn't even figure into my plans anymore. Someone else does. Diana. That's right. I think Diana's going to be much more valuable. A real treasure.